Hey everybody. So today I wanted to try something a little different. I know most of you are probably aware that I am a birth doula and a yoga teacher, but what some of you may not know is that I was in the natural health industry for the last 7 years. Since about 2013, I was working in that industry. And I have to say, like, during that whole time, I had a lot of common questions asked from pregnant people coming into the store looking for relief. And usually this relief was from some of the most common symptoms of pregnancy, which is headaches, constipation, and nausea. So today I'm going to draw from my experience as a birth doula, my experience as a yoga teacher, and also my experience as this natural health advisor, that role I was in for so many years. And just keep in mind, whatever I mention today, definitely run it by your healthcare practitioner because everybody's different. If you're on medication, some of this may not work for you. But here we go. I'll give you a few quick tips on how to alleviate these common symptoms of pregnancy. And actually, these 3 tips can be useful even if you aren't pregnant. So you can utilize these 3 tips if you're experiencing headaches, constipation, or nausea without a baby in your belly. All right, so we're going to start with number 1. Number 1 is, of course, deep breathing. So allowing yourself to slow down and lengthen your breath, perhaps even inviting an count, inhaling to a count of 5 and exhaling to that same long, slow count. So this can do a few things. This can help to oxygenate the blood, which is going to help with alleviating headaches, hopefully. And it's going to help with calming the body as well. So just calming that stress response, calming the mind, and allowing the body to settle and ground. So that's number 1. And that you should be able to do no matter what. You do not have to ask your doctor. Number 2 would be to hydrate. So often if you're experiencing headaches, constipation, or nausea, you are not getting enough water. So if you can start to increase that water intake, the fluids going through the body, the blood volume is quite a bit higher when you're pregnant. So you definitely need to have much more water than you normally would. And I know I'm bad for that on a good day when I'm not pregnant, so paying extra close attention to it when you're pregnant is super important. And then the third one, drawing from my experience as working in the health store, minerals. If you have some sort of a deficiency in your minerals, then that's going to throw so many different things off. And a lot of us are super deficient in the mineral department. Vitamins too. But if you are one of those people that are finding it difficult to eat a really healthy, balanced, well-rounded whole foods diet where you'll get a lot of the beneficial minerals, then supplementing might be a good choice. Again, speak with your doctor. The number 1 thing I would suggest, the number 1 mineral would be magnesium. So magnesium is amazing. It is so good for so many things, and there's a few different forms. So I'm going to cover 2 different forms for you so you can kind of feel which one would be best for you and then talk to your doctor about it. The first one would be a citrate. So magnesium citrate is fairly well absorbed by the body, but a lot of it gets expelled as waste. So this is going to be super helpful if you are experiencing that constipation because you're going to get that loose stool, diarrhea once you hit your upper limit. It's also going to help with relaxing your mind and your muscles in your body. So it's going to help with any leg cramps and stuff like that, as well as your headaches. And it can help to curb nausea, but it's more beneficial, in my opinion, for headaches and constipation. And then the second form would be a bisglycinate. So the bisglycinate form is amazing if you aren't experiencing constipation because it doesn't give you that loose stool sort of side effect. It is more fully absorbed by the body, and it has more of a calming effect on the body and the mind. So if you find you tend towards anxiousness, then this might be the one for you. And the good news is both of these are available in powdered form. So if the idea of taking a capsule just doesn't seem very appealing, especially if you're experiencing nausea, then you can get this in a powder form and you can get your water intake and your magnesium intake, 2 birds, 1 stone. So that's what I would suggest if you're experiencing those 3 things, even if you're not pregnant. Like I said, these are things that you can utilize when you don't have a baby in your belly. So feel free to take this information, investigate it further. Maybe you found something else that works really, really well for you if you're experiencing these common symptoms. If so, feel free to let me know. And also just wanting to remind you, I have this super amazing workshop coming up this weekend, the New Beginnings workshop for pregnant people. So if you are pregnant, feel free to sign up. It'll be this coming Saturday, and I'm so, so excited to help share some of my tips on how to have an amazing birth experience. So I hope to see you there. Chat soon.